Back at you guys today with wealth building tip number 10. Like to always start off with these three things. A good man leaves an inheritance to his children's children. House and wealth comes from the father. Thirdly, children do not save for the parents, but the parents for the children. Like to leave you with this thought is on this tip number 10 is it's never too late. It's never too late to build wealth. Why? I just illustrated those three things. It's not all about you. It's about someone else. So when you look at yourself and say, well, I'm up in age, I missed my window, I did that, yada, 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 and say, well, it's just too late. It's never too late. You can get started today. Build wealth, begin to build wealth and pass it on, because that's what you're going to do. Pass on the thought, pass on the knowledge, pass on the idea, because wealth building have to be learned. And if it's not learned by those who's going to receive those benefits, it's going to be lost. So you have to teach them it's not about you, and it's never too late. Don't think of it as it's too late. Get started. Begin to build wealth. Begin to do the things. Begin to save. Begin to look at multiple sources of income. Begin to do all the things. Begin to get people around you. Begin to dabble into different things that may bring you wealth. Read some stuff. Do some stuff. You got to get in the game, but it's never too late to get into the game. You just want to begin something, even if you won't see it to fruition. Our lives are not that long. Everything that we start, we may not see the end result of it, because if it's something that can carry on, we would never see the end of it unless it's something that's time stamped and is going to come to a finish. Other than that, it just keeps going and keeps going and keep going. So it's never too late to get started. And so that's where we want to have that mindset to be able to get in there and do what is necessary to begin wealth. And one of the things that will stop you or hinder you from building wealth is it's too late, or I have too little. No, we got what we have, but we can add on to it. We can't add time to it, but we can begin to do the things that will build wealth for generations. And that's what we're talking about. We're talking about generational wealth, how you were the pioneer for your family to gain this wealth, how you set it off and began something, a legacy for your family. And that's what we want to be about, being successful in taking the things that we have been given and multiply those things, not just being a consumer. Everybody's a consumer, but you got to be able to consume. You got to be able to take in, but and buy those things. But you have to be able to gain some things in order to begin to save. And that's what these wealth building tips are about, just to get you to begin to think and that you can move on, that you can do it and continue to move forward. I'm 65 years old, about to be 66 next month. And I'm still talking about building wealth. I'm still teaching about wealth. I'm still educating. I'm still doing whatever is necessary so that I can put my children and my grandchildren in position to have a wealth that I may not see myself. You don't want to be satisfied. That's the worst killer of anything, is being satisfied. Well, I got enough. I'm good to go. But it's only about you at that point, because you can't help anybody. You're not in position to help anybody because you just have enough for yourself, and that's fine if you want to take that position. But if you want to be the person that want to leave wealth to your family, and don't worry about all that. Once you educate them and teach them, then we're not worried about if they're going to spend it, blow it, whatever the case may be. But we put them in the best situation that we can, and prepare them for the things that we're trying to do. What I would like for you to do is, hit the like button, subscribe. In the description box, I'm gonna leave you with a link. That's one of the tools that I'm using to build wealth. You have to start someplace. You might well start there. Again, it's never too late to build wealth, because it's not only about you, but it's about the people that you're building wealth for. Till I meet you again, talk to you again, take care.